Hi and welcome to the third video in the series that I'm doing about why you need a blog, and this one is probably the most important part of it, so I've saved this one while last. Anyway, look forward to speaking to you after this short intro. Hi and welcome back. So the weather is howling a gale outside. I've done these three videos in one fell swoop, so hopefully you've been able to hear me clearly. It's got a little bit duller, so I imagine it's going to chuck it down with rain. But what I'm going to say to you now is going to really enlighten you. It's going to really alter the way that you look at things with regard to a blog. Okay, so you've got your network marketing business and you've told your friends and family, your Facebook contacts, and you've people who you may or may not have signed into your business have been aware of what you do now, and you're looking, where do I get the extra oomph from? Why is it leaders seem to have people all over the world and I can barely get it sorted in my own hometown? Oh, they've got a blog. Surprise, surprise. Guess why I'm talking about blogs? Yes, when you build a blog, you are building an international marketing system. Sounds a bit fantastic, doesn't it? Bit over the top, maybe? Maybe. So, why do I say that? Because every time you do a post on a blog, it's there forever. Unless you destroy your blog or get rid of it or whatever it may be. Because if you put a video on YouTube, yes, it's there unless YouTube decide that they want to take it down. And that does happen. I've had people who've had their personal videos stored on YouTube and then their business on YouTube, and it's gone. There's no way of getting them back. It's done. The channel's gone. Okay? So, what's the difference? A blog is your part of the internet. So you put your posts on your blog, your videos on the blog, etc. They're there forever. Somebody doing a search 4 years' time may pick up this video. They may think, that is exactly what I needed to hear. Crumbs. I didn't realise that. And guess what? That person could be in Australia, could be in Canada, could be Germany, could be anywhere, because the internet is worldwide. So what you're creating each time you do a post is a way that people across the globe can connect with you. Not just now, not just in 6 months' time. One of the people that I've linked with, he's a friend of ours that we've met. We're obviously in the UK, and he's come from the USA over to us and talked to our leaders, etc. It's a gentleman called Rearhigdon. And if you're in network marketing, you've probably heard of him. He has the biggest blog on the internet in network marketing. And when I say the biggest, I'm talking he'll get 1,000 hits on a post. We're talking ridiculous amounts, okay? And one of the things that he said recently was that he got somebody to join his business who saw a video that he did when he first started doing blogs and he wasn't getting any hits. The thing is with a blog, it's not instantaneous, it takes time, okay? Because people have to see that you're regularly putting information out there before they'll actually connect up with you, which is fine, no problem. You don't want to connect with somebody who puts 3 posts up in 3 years and that's it. So he put a video out when he first started doing blogging, and it wasn't the fancy website, it wasn't a fancy setup, it was just basically he'd started, okay? And somebody connected up with him and said, I've seen your blog and I'd like to find out more about working with you. And they joined. Was it the best blog post he did? No way. It was one of his very first, so the information on it was probably out of date, it probably wasn't, but they connected with him personally, okay? And that was something that he'd done years and years before he was successful. He'd created this post and he got somebody to join his team. The point is, when you do a blog, if you've ever done Google advertising, Facebook advertising, etc., you're paying each time somebody clicks on your thing. I've covered that in one of the other videos. With a blog, it's out there forever, and it's cost you a bit of time to create, and that's it. So you've started off, you've got your network marketing business, and you've decided, well, actually, yeah, I could do with a blog, but I ain't got the foggiest idea how to do it. Well, I'm going to help you there. If you're on my post, you'll see a link down at the bottom. It's a business that I work with called MLSP, and they have the best blog training that you'll ever come across. Okay, have a look on the link below. They actually host blogs. My blog's hosted with there. Some of the biggest names host with them, and the reason why is for what you do with them. Okay, they have actually put in place all the top programs that you need to run a blog. They've put in the proper way to do it. They've created training videos how to do each part of building a blog. Somebody with no experience whatsoever can create a blog in no time whatsoever. In fact, if you go down to the bare essentials, it's a couple of clicks and you've got something up there that officially is a blog. It's not really, you've got to add bits and pieces to it, but officially you have your own blog on the website within a couple of clicks. And then there's training videos that explain what to do step by step all the way through. Now, on top of that, there's something I will just briefly explain. If you go to a standard blog on the internet, it may be, I don't know, GoDaddy, One-on-One, there's lots of companies out there. What they offer you is good, don't get me wrong. And I would always suggest have a blog rather than not have a blog. Okay? But if you go onto their website and build a blog there, or you already have one, you can transfer it to MLSP at a later stage. That's not a problem. But what you will find is you will not get the hits. And the reason why, and one of the big names that I've mentioned already, Rearhigdon, he had a blog, he still has it because he's contracted to it, that he's paying equivalent of, I think it's about 3,000 a year to have. I may be wrong on those figures, don't quote me as gospel. He's paying that amount per year, and we've got all those facilities for a fraction of that. Okay? Have a look at it. If it's not for you, that's fine. That's fine. There's even a trial there if you want to just try it. It's not expensive. There's 2 levels. If you're unsure, go for the basic one. I would suggest the top one, but you know, if you just want to put your feet in the water, go for the basic option. Try it for a month or 2. Start to build your blog, because you can do that with that. And that works out, I think it's $50 a month for the basic option. Might be less than that. About 30 odd quid a month, and you get loads of training, loads of other stuff as well. But what you'll have is a blog that will work quickly, work precisely, and is keyed up with all the training that you need to build a perfect blog to get out there and draw people in. People who've had no blogs whatsoever are getting leads very, very quickly. Anyway, I've dragged on about that too often. There's a link at the bottom of my post. By all means, have a look. If it's not for you, fine, no problem. By all means, subscribe to me. There's a link if you're on my post up there for a free Facebook cheat sheet. I'd always advise people to have a look at that. It's free, why not? And it also subscribes you so you can get information about when new posts come out, etc. If you're on YouTube, do subscribe to my channel. It just means that you're not having to search all the time if you want extra information about how to do this, how to do that. I tend to put videos out on a very, very regular basis, usually more than a couple a week, okay? So that you can actually have a look at it. The posts, you get more posts, because sometimes I don't have time to make the video. I've got a family of 4 kids, and trying to make a video with family of 4 kids running about is near on impossible. Anyway, I've whittled on too long now, so by all means, have a look at the posts. They're on alanandcarolinebean.com. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Fantastic. And we'll look forward to seeing you on the next post. The next video. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.